to Pushpa ma'am. So initially when I got your contact, I was like, frankly, I mean, I'll be very open, and I'm sorry, but I didn't know what Scribe is, and I had to
Yes.
Google this, and I'm like, how do I not know this? And I'm like, whoa, something like this does happen. And then I went to every article that I found of you. I went through everything that I could find about you. So I'll just read something about you. She's an amazing and passionate social worker who works for the benefit of specially challenged students, which includes those who are deaf, dumb, blind, or suffer from Down syndrome and cerebral paralysis, along with helpless women and transgender people. Pangender people. I'm so sorry. She has been an examination scribe for more than 1,000 students who are visually impaired and has been facilitated by our president in 2019 for social and developmental work for children and women's welfare on International Women's Day. Her work as a scribe for the specially abled is encouraging, and her dedication to supporting them is awe-inspiring. She's also a TEDx speaker. A kind soul, Miss Pushpa works with various organizations and engages in a lot of volunteering work to support the underprivileged. Her aim is to showcase the world that skills they possess instead of their effort. She strongly thinks that she's helping them to stand on their own feet with heads held high. I mean, whatever I read about Pushpa ma'am on the internet, and all I can read is that she's written 700 exams and she's won this award, and she has a beautiful website as well. So I think all of you should check out that website by Pushpa ma'am. And I would really like to know your story about. I mean, how do you do this? How does all of this happen? What are the tips? How do we do this? So, Pushpa ma'am, up to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Roshni, and I volunteer, and especially thanks to Vishnu, because whenever Vishnu says something, it goes without saying no to him, actually, because I know him for a very long time, and I've been worked with him also for his volunteering work since Smile, actually. Thank you, Vishnu, for making this day a beautiful day for me. Special thanks to you. Okay. Well, a very good afternoon to everyone. My name is Pushpa Priya, and I've been scribing. Scribing is my main volunteering thing. And firstly, before I talk about myself, let me just talk about a little bit about the volunteering. What, because all the topic yesterday about what volunteering is. I think we all can agree that everyone wants to see the change in the world. And today, despite of over 3.1 million NGOs in India, alone the Pacific of rise of social enterprises, the word over multiple innovations, somehow we still seem to be very far from the change that we're looking for. And I think the questions is to maybe ask ourselves, like, what do I do, and what do I can do to create an impact in the world. Today, I started to volunteering in 2007 as a scribe. When I was volunteering, I mean a volunteering act is a recognize of a need without expecting anything in return, of a in return of the volunteering for a resume doesn't quite count. I realize that a few platform of sustaining volunteering, even though many youngsters like myself very passionate about contributing in some way outside of their work, at the same time I notice glaring gap is essential skill in children's, particularly in children from the underprivileged community. Today, communication and technology proficiency, confidency, exploring, managing the emotions, and there is because of an important as an literacy. What we think about some of future social economic success, there are skills, there are education systems doesn't always scattered too so far to result to seem to be growing in number. A first generation learner who are educated in one hand but in unable to make a transmit into the organization workspace. So what I realized is very quickly volunteering can be one of the most transmitted expression creating. Now if we talk what volunteering is, what is about volunteering such a transmitted experiences. Volunteering means it remains has what it means to human beings to volunteering. Let us make our comforts my own likes and dislikes, just a bit little time to put the need someone else over my own, it really pushes best of us to commit myself. Again, that builds incredible, generous in human being. Each one of us can step out at the time individually or collectively who can change the world. And this is what I have been doing it all my life. When I started in 2007, it was unexpected that my past experiences about education, which was not very good in terms. So I was being thrown out from the school for not paying the school fees in 7th standard, and I was about to give up my education because of the low poverty. And finally, somehow somebody helped me out to come up like this, and that made me to think how education is very important to people. And of course, it's not only for the people, even for children, it's everyone. And this scribe, and there is no age bar. Anyone can write, right from young age to till 50, 60 years, anybody can write as a scribe. So unexpectedly, when I was just crossing a road for a visually impaired student, I met him and helped him to cross, and he came and sat next to me in the bus. And when we were just talking, that I understood that how their daily routine will go, how do they follow their studies, how do they do the thing. So he gave me one sentence actually, which triggered me a lot. Still, that sentence has brought me till here today, to write 900 plus exams so far. And the world was, when you move forward with us, we will move forward. So this was the one which the person gave me. It triggered me a lot. You come forward, we move forward. See the sentence how it is. And that is how which made me to volunteering for visually impaired students. Right now, today, I'm writing for 7 categories. That is, one is visually impaired students, cerebral palsy, and Down syndrome, and little bit of memory down, and writing skills, which are really not very fast thing. And the 6th category is like people with a depression, and 7th category is a normal students who are unable to write for due reason. They might have met with an accident or something like that, so that I used to lend my hand them to write their exams. If you ask me, the graph, actually I have written from 10th standard till IAS. So again, I'm writing IAS exam in June month for one of the visually impaired student. This is how my journey started. And what I feel is like, volunteering is not, I think Dinesh told initially when I was hearing his talk, some of your people's talk, it was really impressive actually. Like, first give and then take. So we let us not expect anything for us, let us give back. That is more important actually, because if you get a smile in one person's life face, I think his life might go forward elsewhere actually. Today there are many people whom I am writing exams even for the job oriented, like SBI exams, or railway exams, or whatever I call banking exams, and BESCOM exams. So many things I have written for them. Now everyone are in a good position, and they call me and say that, Akka, you have done a great job. Thank you so much, Akka. And that is where you feel very happy. Like, and it is not only volunteering. Even in volunteering, you learn a lot of things. Actually, it is like we are the human beings. Like, we should be very supportive to people. It is not that, okay, every time you give, we are not telling you every time to give your time being a volunteering, full-fledgedly volunteering. Whenever you have time, please spare at least 1 4 hours for them actually. What I tell you is, like, whenever people ask me, I do a lot of volunteering thing. I do work for mentally retired people. I do work for volunteering for the underprivileged students. I go and teach them, and I also go and build an awareness among the slums to keep their premises very neat and tidy, so that no diseases come across actually. Apart from this, also I do a lot of blood donations and plasma arrangement. From right few days, situation is very going for the pandemic very badly. We are arranging a plasma for them. I think within this 1 week I have arranged 10 plasmas. So this is how what we can do. Everyone cannot help through the monetary support, but you can give your time and energy. That is more important, and that is what I believe is, give your little bit of time, and that will really help you in further stages. God will also give you good things, everything. Today, if I'm something like this, it is all because of the God's grace and that energy that God has given to me to help anything and everywhere, anywhere. This is what I've been doing. Whenever people ask me, where do you have time for all this? Since I said in the clock, out of 12 hours, at least we have day 12 hours and night 12 hours. In that, can't we give 3.5 hours for somebody else? And that 3.5 hours can impact their life with more. And that is how I believe it actually. Only monitoring is not the one thing that, everyone can say, I can give money and I've helped him. That's not the one thing actually. Of course, money is also important, but when you think in other formats, your time is also most precious to give to other people. It is not very simple, right? And each one of us can take a step to volunteering. And so far, I'm still doing this. I couldn't stop holding my pen till now. This COVID, I think COVID 2020, I have taken 20 exams. And again, just last week before they announced this lockdown strict rules, I had written 7 exams. So still I'm writing the exams. I can't stop this. Still wherever I can write, I keep giving my time and energy to them actually. So what I would request everyone is, everyone cannot do so much. At least a bit of it can be done from all of us. That can be given. So each one of us have to take one step, saying that I can help somebody, at least one person I can help. And every day when I step out from my house, I carry one lunch, especially, and I give it to the street people where they will be sitting. So those people will be having. So whenever I keep passing, I give it to people, the lunch box, and that, at least that one help we can do it. Not doing so much work and giving that this thing. One work is more sufficient. Little bit, a small drop of water makes a big ocean, right? As small things can make a lot of difference in somebody's life. So thank you so much. I hope I've covered everything else over here. And thank you. If you have any questions, please do just text. I could answer your queries.
Thank you so much, Pushpa. The kind of passion that you're talking with really translates to the kind of work that you have done. Also, when you say that you are writing an exam for someone, it's kind of you're writing their future, right? So when they say if you take a step ahead and we will take a step ahead, it really makes a very, very, very big impact. And I think some of the few key points, I just have some goosebumps when I'm listening to you because, uh, uh, like you said, right? All of us have the same 24 hours. It's up to you what you make of those 24 hours. Nobody has gotten like extra hours or less hours or anything like that, right? So if we could like give that much time to someone, it would be great. And actually, thank you for all the inspiring work that you do. I'm very sure we have volunteers who are listening to you, and there would be a few key takeaways from whatever you said. So thank you so much, Pushpa, for being here, and thank you, Vishnu, for connecting us to such lovely people. It's been great. It's honestly been great. Thank you so much, Pushpa.
Thank you all.
Okay, so now we move to Vishnu. I can't stop singing praises for Vishnu, so I might act like a fangirl, so that's how it is. But I remember the last time we had a session, it was amazing. We had a lot of good talk, and everything was going so well. And even I thought, we should be doing this again, like, we should be doing the session again. And it had left my mind because work and all of that. And suddenly Vishnu pings me, hey, we should do that session again. And I thought, okay, why not? It's Good Deeds Day, we should do it. And we decided that I'll find a few volunteers and he'll find a few volunteers, and everything fell in place. And Vishnu has connected me to some amazing people. I've spoken to Dinesh on call, I spoke to Pushpa on call, and even on the call I was so inspired. I was like, oh my god, this talk is going to be amazing. I'm going to try to get everybody on board. So thank you, Vishnu, firstly, for connecting me to such lovely people. It will always be there in my mind. And now we would like to hear about you because we have new volunteers this time and new people this time who would like to listen about you. But before that, a little bit about Vishnu. He's a social entrepreneur and he's the founder of Smileys India. He started an inclusive movement in India through human models he created in the last 3 years. His movement reached 25,000 people organically through 50 plus NGOs across 15 cities. He has won many international awards, to name a few. Winner of award for social media for empowerment in South Asia, and winner of Karamveer Chakra and Rex Fellowship. So, Vishnu, thank you so much. We have a volunteer who writes "Wow." The time I'm just like reading everything, she writes "Wow." Ishani Kedia in the chat box, she just writes "Wow." So yeah, that's the kind of impact you have on people. So Vishnu, would be lovely to hear from you. What is your experience? How is this entire thing been for you?
Yeah, yeah. First of all, thank you so much for to iVol India for doing this. For keeping on inspiring more people to volunteer and kind of being a catalyst to create this community which connects people who are in the domain of volunteering. So yeah, I am very happy to see like this time again couple of known faces like Pushpa Priya or Dinesh Ji. Pushpa Priya is more like now the brand of volunteering in Bangalore and of course in India. So it's been almost 10 plus years we know each other, and it's good to connect during these hard times like